You're in the mix.
SKM presents Strictly for the Music Podcast. You are now live with the #1 podcast for all upcoming artists worldwide.
It's the real deal.
Strictly for the Music Podcast, a platform for all upcoming artists of all genres. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we got a returning guest for his third interview exclusively on Strictly for the Music Podcast. You already know, man. This man is notorious for his mashups and pop. He's a TikTok sensation. BandLab latest project, mixtape 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, my next guest, the entertaining Zenith.
Hello, everybody again. we back for another one.
Man, technical difficulties on the first part, man, but you know, it is what it is, man. Anyways, man, what have you been up to since our last interview we had in October 2021?
Been going heavy at TikTok. I have also moved from Georgia to Colorado, which was like a 20 hours altogether, but
wow,
making it work. I wanted something different. So
yeah, let me ask you this, man. How long were you in Atlanta for, man?
2 years. I was in there
2 years.
Yep.
Man.
Yep.
So let me ask you this. Did you have any goals or anything you wanted to acquire while you were in Atlanta, or was that just something that just came out of nowhere?
Well, when I went from the process from Maryland to Atlanta, it was more so like you wanted to kind of get away from family, wanted to get away from the hometown I've lived in most of my life. Sometimes you have to do that, have to break away to make a change. And really, I'm thankful for the Atlanta experience because it got me prepped for this Colorado experience. But the goal was mainly, I was supposed to go with my grandmother, but she had passed away, like before we left, Maryland. So it was just my mother and I that went to Georgia. So like I said, like I told her, I consider Georgia's the healing spot. Then we went here to kind of like really do business.
Okay. All right, man. I'm interested, man. So, being in Atlanta, man, what was one of your best moments, man?
Well, actually, I recorded majority of the mixtapes, like the 2022 mixtape that I had recently put out in March, and also the one that did very well on both YouTube and Audiomack, the Scorpio Season, which I released. It was around my birthday. I released last year. That one on Audiomack alone has over 95,000 views.
Yeah, man. Man, over 12,000 plays on BandLab, man.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, this is something that got you into getting into music. Was this your lead way into getting into where you're at right now? Like, without BandLab, you wouldn't have Audiomack. Without BandLab, you wouldn't have SoundCloud or YouTube.
Well, it all started on YouTube, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it started on YouTube, and then it was back when YouTube was really heavy on like taking videos down if they were copyright infringement and stuff, all that kind of stuff. So I just strayed away from YouTube, and then it was Google Plus. They had a lot of security issues, so they just stopped the platform. And then from then on, I went to BandLab, found BandLab. And then after BandLab, I had found Audiomack. But yeah, BandLab kind of like started it off as of me getting back and recording, because like that was an artist that, I mean, I was like sparingly putting stuff up on YouTube, but it wasn't that much. I was mainly focused on BandLab and growing that. And then there was an artist that's an artist in Dubai. She's in Dubai now. She had said that she heard one of the remixes I did with her vocals in it, and she was like, she really loved it. She said, I need to post more on YouTube. So, I mean, I always, give her her credit, because that was one of the reasons why I kept going on YouTube. Which her name is Arini. I mean, she's an artist on she's pretty popular in Dubai, and she actually came with a new single um not too long ago. So yeah, but yeah, she's good people. Even though I haven't talked to her that much because both have been busy, but she's still good people.
Yeah, man. Wow, man, it's been a journey for you, man. You know, since the beginning. You know, we had our interview, man, and man, you kind of set me off. I'm gonna be real with you.
Oh hey,
And
you know, you were the first one to interview me, so I was like, I was, you know, hey, I
yeah,
was glad to
bro.
be.
I'm definitely grateful for that opportunity, man, because you know, without that opportunity, man, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be
Yeah,
doing
likewise.
my third interview with you. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say thank you, man, and man, you really set my foundation for my platform, man, and man, it's an honor to have you, dog. And we'll get into more of what you got going on right now, but man, going from Atlanta, Georgia to Colorado, man, was that a culture shock for you, or what were you expecting? Was your expectations, was it high or was it low?
Well, like a lot of people before I even moved to Colorado, it was like the altitude. The altitude, drink plenty of water. You're gonna be, you know, because they said it's mile high city basically, so it's supposed to be elevated city, but I never feel it. Like a lot of people be like, we've had people pass out because the altitude, but they said the air is thinner in
Yeah,
Colorado, but I have not felt it. But I think that's because we did the ride here, and there was a part we were in Missouri, but
yeah,
we had stopped in Kansas.
yeah,
I just wanted to mention that too. So we was in the same state at one point, but I didn't
yeah.
stay. I didn't stay there.
Yo, bro, hey, dog, I'm gonna be real with you, man. If I knew you was coming out this way, dog, I would say, man, we definitely got to do a skit, dog. I don't care where you at, dog. I'll come to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that would have been a moment right there for us,
Yeah.
man. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Definitely been big for our platform, dog. Really.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
I
man.
wasn't that long.
Yeah. Hey, well, I wanna ask you this, man. I wanna ask you this. Atlanta, Georgia. Now you're in Denver, the Mile High City, man.
Hmm.
Um, what are your goals right now, man? What is something that we could find TZ doing, man? Like, is there something in particular that you're trying to accomplish in the city?
Oh, and within the city,
Yeah.
right now is more so I want to get. I have a mixtape in mind. I ain't gonna like reveal the name yet.
Okay.
Like I told you, I only got one song but I recorded it in Georgia. But I do want to do at least uh maybe 10 or 12 more of them, or maybe I'll do 15 altogether. Recording here, so that'd be 14 songs I got record here. Um, but yeah, I definitely want to get back to the music. Right now, as far as goals in Colorado, right now I'm just just working right now. I once I get like that down pat, then I'm gonna be thinking about what's the next move and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. Awesome, man. Like, was going to Colorado, man? Was that a business move on your part?
Yeah, it was mainly like work move. It didn't really have anything to do with music.
Okay.
It was more so about my like career at work.
Oh,
Um,
okay. All right, man.
yeah, so like, hey, you gotta follow the money. Like they say, you gotta follow the money, and
Yeah.
and sometimes you just gotta make a change. And like I have family and friends on the West Coast as well. Like more like
Oh,
California, Nevada. So like, hey, we at Colorado, so not that far for a flight at least.
definitely, man. Definitely. I definitely want to be. I definitely want to join the Mile High Club, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's funny. Anyways, man. Man. So you got a mixtape coming out, but you ain't revealed the name yet. Man. Let me ask you this. Now that you're on the camera, you got a TikTok sensation right now. You're blowing up on TikTok, man. It's
Mm-hmm.
definitely good to see. But I'm gonna ask you this, man. Um, with the formula that you got going with TikTok, man, do you ever see yourself maybe doing any kind of like music videos or anything of that sort, man? Does that ever come up in your mind?
I mean, it's been a thought. Like music videos, if the right person, stuff from, I don't want to be just in any video. Like, it just have to be the right tone, the right place, the right person, and the right, cash.
All right, let me ask you this, man. So being able to mash up these songs together, man, and you got different melodies, different vocals. You gotta know where the tempo goes and how much the tempo is, man. Does that ever get is there like a good side and a bad side to that type of music, man? Like, is it ever get overwhelming or frustrating at times at all?
Yeah, especially when like you feel like two vocals don't match up, or like sometimes people already have their stuff recorded. Well, a lot of times, more likely than none. If I'm, like I told you, I message the person on Instagram or whatever they got, if it's okay for me to, mash up or use their vocal for a song or a remix, and if, to say yes, then sometimes I've been in times that I was like, okay, I got something for this song, but then after a while it's like, dang on, I think I lost the momentum for me to like the drive to, I'm somehow on to the next song or something like that. Or sometimes it's just like, is this something not matching up, far as the recording wise, or, I just, cause I don't write, um, sometimes you just you get in that zone when you're ready to prep to record, and then you
Yeah.
just all of a sudden you just get out of it like, oh man, I lost my train of thought, or oh man, I had something for this day, but I just didn't feel like recording for this day. So,
Yeah, man. Especially with work, man. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be
yeah.
real with you, man. That's how I get, man. I just sometimes work just sucks sometimes, man. You know what I mean? You get your spots where, man, it's like fuck. You know what I mean? This
Mm-hmm.
is just, you know what I mean? You want to do it, but you know what I mean? It's just like you're too tired after work, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You just want to relax, man. Just give me one day of relaxation. I'll be back to it tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes, and you know what I mean? That's why when I got the ball rolling, I got to keep the ball rolling, man. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't no more quitting, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
already in it, dog. I'm already in it. I'm this far, man. And man, and I'm gonna say this, man. With you on this platform, man, you're the inspiration, man. You know what I mean? You're something that artists do look up to, man. And that's not just on BandLab, man. You got a whole following on Audio Map that we're gonna get into. Then you got your TikTok, and then we got the YouTube channel, man. There's just so much things that's going down with you, man, that you know we had to do a part three, y'all. You know what I mean? Part
Yep.
three. But yeah, man, definitely man, where do you want to start off at, man? You want to start off with Squid Games, 32,000 views on YouTube right now.
Hey, we can start with that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So go ahead, man. Let us know how all this came upon, man, and what was your first thought when you just seen that number keep going, man?
I was, I watched the series with Games on Netflix, and I was like, oh man, I like that song, that dun 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 dun, and then I heard Zed did, no, a Craze had did a remix of it first, and I was like, oh, okay, I kind of hear some, Sierra, I could hear some. 'Cause it was like that, do it, that the one that came out like maybe 2003, 2002 somewhere. So it had that sample, and I was like, oh man, this would really be good if it had like Sierra's all on the side of it. And then Zed, I used his remix, and I just added the Sierra where I thought the parts where it could have been at. Like if he had, I mean, I guess he didn't really think of that, and then I did my own verse in it, and That yeah, like you said, it skyrocketed. It took a little bit, but after that, it like skyrocketed. Like before I knew it, 5 months ago, it had 12K. Now it's at 32K, and it's almost on 33K. So I was
Yeah,
like,
man.
that's the most views I've ever had on one
Yeah,
song. It's got
man.
225 likes on. So I was like, that's the most viewed song I have on there,
That's
and
dope, dude.
that's
That's
not
dope,
what I
man.
expected. I was like, okay, let me throw this up.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? It's just man. You know what I mean, bro? That's amazing, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, you can do it. You know what I mean? You can do it. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
is any artist on BandLab. If you're starting on BandLab and you feel like your music's not going nowhere, man, look, man, there's possibilities. You know what I'm saying? There's
Mhm.
possibilities. You know what I mean? This man is how I met him through an app called BandLab. You know what I mean? And that's how I got my start. Actually, you know what I'm saying? Is being on BandLab and interacting with all the artists on the platform, man. And man, it's just seeing what this man did on YouTube, man. He got over 300,000 views on YouTube, man. And to me, that's a big accomplishment, man. You know what I mean? Most artists
Mhm.
right now are still struggling to get 10,000, man. But to have 300,000, man, wow. You know what I'm saying? Big kudos to you, man. And man,
Thank you.
obviously, what you're doing, man. People are loving it, man. People are loving it, man. And I'm not sure who subscribed to you or you know what I mean, how many subscribers you know what I mean you interact with at a time, but man, you know that's amazing, man. Just man,
I,
the way your process of making music is like, is anyone else doing what you're doing? I want to know.
yeah, I mean, I have a feeling like interviews like this, somebody's listening now, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna do something like that."
Yeah,
And if they do, hey, do it, try it.
but look, cheesy. This is what I'm saying, man. It's like I've never heard anyone mix songs up and mash them up the way you do, man. And if they do, bro, I never heard of them. You know what I'm saying? The only one
Mhm.
I know of is you, man. Like, you know what I mean? You created your own lane for yourself, man, obviously.
Yeah, and plus I put my own verse in there. Like some people do mashups, but I'll do that extra mile and put my own verse in there.
And that's dope, man. That's dope. And for you to be able to master the editing process of what to exactly know what where goes what, and then you know what I mean, you over here creating your own verse and everything, man. It's amazing, man. And I will hopefully one day we can get a live stream of you doing one of your mashups, man. You know what I mean? We get the
Hmm.
whole process of. But I mean, you got to create a mind for doing this, man. Because you know what I mean. Me, honestly, I couldn't do what you do, man.
It takes some patience. Like that's the same thing before my grandmother passed, and like when I was just getting started on BandLab, I would let her hear what I was, what I was doing. She was saying the same thing like you were saying, and she was like, people are really they're gonna like, I really enjoyed it. I think people are gonna like that, and the more branched out, the more audience you reach, and like this is an example. I mean, this is advice that anybody that's listening on BandLab right now, or just have one platform, like branch out. You know, uh, if you're only on YouTube, go to BandLab. If you're only on BandLab, go to YouTube, or try different audience, because like the same song they might have maybe 200 views on BandLab might will have way more views on YouTube or Audiomack or something like
Oh,
that.
definitely, definitely.
Because that same Squid Game thing I posted on BandLab, it doesn't have nowhere near 32K on BandLab. And a
Yeah.
lot of people get discouraged being on one platform, like, oh yeah, this only got 16 views. But like I said, you posting on different platforms, and you get different views out of it, because there are different audiences reaching. And I'm trying to scroll down now on my BandLab to tell you the exact number it got, because it's nowhere near 32K. Let me see, not too far from here. Yeah, a lot of the songs, like a lot of songs that I didn't really put too much on. Okay, it's got 14 views on my band lab, 8 likes. See, a lot of people got discouraged by that.
Yeah. And I'm glad you brought that up, man. So, I feel the same way, man. I feel the same way. You just spoke it, man. The way you spoke it, man, was, you put the nail in the coffin, dog. People on BandLab, man, they get discouraged by a number. They get discouraged by a light. They think they should be on top. This and that and the third. You know what I mean? But you are setting a whole different tone for the platform, man. You're saying, look, yeah, BandLab's a great source of making music and creating music. We get that. But you're taking it and you're exploring it with other platforms, man, and these things are just going out the water, dog. Yeah. So that's why I said what I said. I said to any BandLab artist, man, you know what I mean? You put the nail in the coffin. You just said they get discouraged by the likes and the plays, man.
Yep. Yeah. It's so easily to do it because I've been there. And be like, "Dad, this one made." I like, sometimes I actually post on BandLab first though. Before I post on anything else, I post on BandLab first because, like I told you, they got a good mastering system, and I just do my mastering on there, and then I'll take it off from BandLab and then branch it out. But I was like, "Dad, I've released this song," and I was like, "Dad, it's got 14 views." But let me post it on something else, see if it do better. And like I said, like you seen it on YouTube, it's got 32K versus 10 views on BandLab. So that's why I tell people, branch out, go somewhere else. Same thing, like my Adele what's it? Easy on Me on BandLab got 5 views. On YouTube, it's got 2.8K. On BandLab, it's got over 90K views. So like you just never know where it's gonna, where them numbers gonna go. But just keep trying, keep going, keep branching out. Some people like Bandcamp. Like there's plenty of platforms you can put the same song out. Actually, yeah, on Audiomack, Easy on Me remix got 96.3K plays, got 514 favorites, 396 playlists. So like I said, you just never know. You don't know where them numbers are gonna go.
Yeah, man, and you know what? All these plays and everything are all organic. That's what amazes organic. Me, bro. Yeah. And I'm gonna be 100 with you, TZ. The views are organically. Nothing's paid, nothing's rigged. You know what I mean? This is all. You getting off YouTube, jumping back on, and boom. You know what I mean? You're like, whoa, where'd this come from? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Ain't no one can say anything less about it, dog, because, you know what I mean? When you really got people organically liking your music, subbing to your channel, man, that just tells you, man, you know what I mean? What you got, man, is going to take, it's going to go to another dimension, man, and I can't wait to see what furthers you, man. So, man, all right, so October 2021, you jump on TikTok, man, right?
Yeah. TikTok, yeah, I had TikTok for a while, to be honest with you. I probably had it since like February 2021, but I did nothing with it until like around October, like you said. Around October, I started kind of like, all right, I used to scroll up and scroll around. I see the same stuff, so I was like, let me bring something different. And that's when I came up with the villain character. Because everybody, I kept hearing people was like, oh yeah, am I the hero? Am I the villain? I'm like, no, I'm gonna just say I'm the villain. So, and then, there's the people want merch from the villain, I like have hashtag villain alliance, hashtag remember I'm the villain, hashtag the entertaining Zenith. Actually, I used that hashtag on the on TikTok, and that was another organic thing that you can check the views on a hashtag, and it had 0 for a while. And when I first started, I'm searching at how much views it got now. It has over 485,000 views now, and I started with 0 on that.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's possible. Like you just put it on every, you use your hashtags, and like some people use ones that's common, like the For You page, the FYP. Like the thing that made me different was that I created my own hashtags. I don't use too much of the For You page or TikTok hashtag TikTok. I don't use those. I use my own, and then that's how you gravitate the audience, and they like if they press that hashtag, they see all your videos, so they can like, comment, whatever.
Wow.
So like if you on there, you can put hashtag strictly for the music. Check out them views, see if it's 0 on there, start using it, because the more videos you do, the more people watch it, and the more that's more people use it, the better. Like other people are using my hashtags now because I've grown a rapport with them. So like I use theirs, they use mine, and it all helps all of us together. That's like if you start going on there again, I can start using yours.
Yeah. Yeah, man, and I'm definitely gonna start doing TikTok, man. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, man, TikTok, man, that's where everyone's going, man. Everyone likes them short clips, man, and you mastered that, man, with the villain, dog, and that's that. You know what, man? That's what we need. If you're gonna drop a merch line, villain, you gotta drop an album, villain, and you know what I mean.
Oh man,
we want some intros of the Joker inside the beginning of the song. You know what I'm saying? Some villains. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, man, I definitely gonna stay tuned for that, man, because you know what I mean. Like I said, man, you started something, man, that that match, man, it just got bigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, truthfully, because like literally, I was watching videos, I would like stitch them, and I'm like, oh, that person would have been, and I like, no, let me say that I am. That way, when people go on my page, they're like, oh, they just scroll down. This man, the villain. Like I go on people's lives, they were like, oh, here comes the villain.
That's dope, man.
And I have like catchphrases and stuff like that. Doing promos, like the promos that I do on there. Strict, like I literally got that from wrestling, but I just make it my own. Like the promo stuff that people do in wrestling, like the solid match, like basically, oh yeah, this person, da da da. Like The Rock, is a good example of promos. Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, all those guys are known for promos, and that's why I was like monologue basically.
Yeah. Yo, bro, what are you gonna do, man, when people start paying you, man? Paying you to do skits, paying you to having that core fan base that you already have right now on TikTok, man. It's like, man, you got so many avenues you can hit, man. What else is in store for you, man, right now?
Well, it's definitely growing the hashtag Villain Alliance. There's more and more people is like, gravitating to the content. Like I said, I got 6K now. Hopefully if we do it, we do another interview in some months, like maybe 6-7 months. I can hopefully I can be able to tell you I did 10K.
Well, you know what? Look, listen, TZ. One thing for sure, man, is when that album does come up and you have a date for that, I want to do one a week before it comes out, man. So we should definitely get some traction because, you know what I mean? Man, it's gonna be epic, man.
Yeah, I mean, I mainly do the albums on Audiomat because I feel like they have a better format than BandLab does on doing it. And I do also post it on YouTube as well. And actually people been watching it on YouTube as well. Like the albums, like I'll be looking at it, and some of the views I had like 225, or sometimes I had a little more than that. So I like some people actually watching the albums piece by piece. Like you can go in order, or you can just watch one video and go to another one, or So that's another way of, as like anybody listening on BandLab or anywhere else, you can do it that way too. Just add it to your playlist. your whole album. Just put in like a whole video or one picture.
Yeah, man. All right, TG. Well, I gotta say this, man. This is why I kind of wanted to do this interview on Skype, but we got 3 minutes remaining on Zoom, man. You know what I mean? They're trying to make me upgrade right now because I be on this using it so much. So, what do you want to do from here, man?
Hey, we can close it. Just thanking the people for listening.
No. I want to ask you, man. Do you feel comfortable that we covered a lot, or I could have kept going, man. To be honest, bro.
I think we covered a lot. But I do want to say it's 2022 mixtape though. 2022.
All right, 2022 mixtape. That's out right now, right?
Yep, that came out in March. Yep.
All right, so you already know bandlab.com, the entertaining Zenith. We'll have that link in the description down below. I hate to cut this off short, but with the Zoom thing, you know what I mean? They're trying to make me upgrade, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to upgrade, you know what I mean? That's more money out of my pocket, but it's why I rather do Skype. You know what I mean? Because,
I couldn't find Skype.
Yeah, hey dog, it's all good, bro. But like I said, man, are you comfortable with this interview? How it's gonna come out? I know I don't even know how long this interview is gonna be, bro.
Well, it's probably gonna be like at least 37 minutes. That's fine.
37.
Like, it's probably gonna be like 37 because it said 40-minute limit. So yeah, it's probably like 37 minutes.
40-minute limit, huh?
Yeah. I saw that at the top.
All right, man. Well, hey, man, I want to say thank you for coming on the podcast, man. I hate to do this right now, but we only have less than a minute. Is there anything you want to shout out? Anyone you want to shout out? Anything? Your last words, man. It's yours, man. Take a whole minute.
Hey, just everybody that's feeling discouraged, keep going, keep posting. You never know what's going to be that. Don't just look at my 32K on that one. I have over 900 videos on these different platforms that one video made 32K. So just keep going, keep posting, keep grinding. And shout out to everybody that's been listening. Shout out to everybody that's hey, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And hey, that's about it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry to cut this interview so short, but due to Zoom's qualifications, I guess you would say, I don't fit the criteria. So anyways, thank you for all the listeners for tuning in, man. We're going to get, I'm telling you right now, mark my words, this next interview we get with TG is going to be longer and it's going to be a banger too. You already know, man, how we do it over here. Strictly for the Music Podcast. Don't forget to hit that like. And if on your way out, make sure you hit that subscribe button too, man. And share this to your feed. Let everyone know that 2022, you're going to find the Lit Squad. You're going to find Strictly for the Music and the entertaining Zenith. You already know.